Hi Scorpio, Cosmic Hearts Healing here. This reading is for July 2019. I like to focus my readings on yourself. So either karmic patterns or lower energies that could be presented to you within the upcoming month, and ways to shift out of that energy to create more love, joy, and peace in your life. This is just a general Scorpio reading. It's going to pull in the story that needs to be heard. If for some reason it does not resonate with you, feel free to check your moon and rising sign. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of the information is in the descriptive box below to schedule that. So the first card that you got is 35. It says, on your own terms. These ones I read out of the book, and then I'm going to jump into the reading for the month. It says, you are not the person you once were. You know it, but others might not always be ready to let the old you go so easily. Do not allow yourself to be shoved back into patterns of behavior that are not true to who you are now. You have worked hard to grow and become this new self. Believe that he or she is more real than the old you. Even if he or she is less familiar to others, and maybe even to you, at this stage, all that will change, and what is new now will become familiar and easy for you to sustain in the near future. Be stubborn in a good way, what's you and others around you. Come to realize the new you is the real you. The spiritual guidance says, others may offer their input, but when it comes down to it, it is you and you alone for making your own life decisions. Your choices may once have been to meet the expectations and honor the opinions of other people, but you are aware now that the best choices for you actually honor your own heart. You might have to practice not feeling guilty or selfish about choosing to live your life in the way that suits your soul. You might have to be patient with those around you who need some time to get out of the habit of expecting you to do as the old you was. It may take some time for them to adjust, but adjust to the way you are now, behaving and thinking based on your own inner guidance. Stand your ground and reinforce the new behavior until you and those around you really get that this is how you are living from now on. You now know that you don't have to wait for permission. You get to choose how you want to feel, how you want to live, and who you want to be. You're ready for the responsibility and the sweet reward of living the life on your own terms. So that's the basic energy for the month of July. So it looks like you guys came into birthing a new you. So the advice I want you to take for the month of July is I do the best that I can. You can see, in my opinion, this person has the yin and the yang energy. She balances her light and her dark. She balances her feminine and masculine energy. She's always giving her best to create the highest light for herself and everyone around her. And the other guidance card for the month of July is I embrace the all. So just like that card has said, other people might be adjusting to the new you. You got to give them time, but don't change yourself, So embrace the all, embrace the changes that this new you is going to bring. So for week 1, we got the 6 of Stones, which this is returning to the soul. This is like coming to a new you, gaining new wisdom. You can see that the mirror's shattered because he's putting himself back together. So although you are creating this new you, you still have to learn how to walk and talk and be and live in this new energy. I'm kind of going through the same thing. And one reader said that it might feel awkward to be doing this. And I'm like, heck no, I love it. I embrace it. I'm loving the new energy. I'm loving the new me. And hopefully other people around me accept me and the changes that I made and flow with it. Okay, so your next guidance card is to flow with how everyone's doing, how everyone's being, how everyone's acting, and flow in your new energy. Learn how to embrace it, learn how to love it. And karma. We don't always create bad karma. This would be good karma. From what I'm seeing is you are releasing an old wounding of yours, and it's not going to be the same for every Scorpio. So it's like, I think in the month of June, you guys had a realization that it was time to let an old part of you go, an old perspective of you go, maybe an old job, an old relationship, an old way of being. And you are releasing that karma, something that like used to like bring you down, to create this new you. And on week 2, you are just feeling the love. This is the Lover's card. This is creating new energy in your world, around your, maybe even a new relationship, a new job, a new environment, a new relationship, or just a new you. The clarification cards was synchronicity and courage, and the God of unity. So just week 2 is just beautiful, flowing, loving, just enjoying this new energy, that birthing the new you. Week 3, we have the 8 of Bones. You can see on the card like there's aliens here. Like some people believe aliens exist, but there's no way to prove it. So it's like you might have a knowing that something around you is feeling off, or knowing like something within you is just not feeling right. Week 3 for most of the signs seems to be where everyone might dip down. I would have to look over the astrology, but I know Mercury's going retrograde. We have solar eclipses. So all these astrological shifts might bring something else to the forefront, whether it be within yourself or within a relationship around you. To clarify that, we got the entanglement and the attachment and the abandonment. Unless if you're going to feel like the pain of letting the old you go, or feeling like the loss of like that old me, in some way you're going to be having an attachment or entangled to something. If this was a personal reading, I could pull more cards and get more clarification, but since this is a general reading, it's not going to be the same for all of you. The clarification card for this is the God of forgiveness. So again, this could be having to forgive another person, maybe someone like you depended on, or someone isn't embracing this change around you and they're feeling a sense of abandonment, or you're feeling a sense of abandonment because you were hoping for more support. They're asking you to have forgiveness. I can tell you one thing, that one of my darkest times in life brought the most light to my life. So it's like me having forgiveness. I don't have forgiveness for what happened, but I let that pain go, and I found the beauty and the strength, and I cleared out the energy within myself just to let go of like that heavy feeling of being abandoned, or being trapped in like an old pain that I really needed to release, okay? Because this card here is talking about maybe when I had read the book that it was an old pain that could be coming to the surface. So maybe during this Cancer season, you're going to feel like an old something surface from underneath that you're not even expecting to like sense or feel. And then for week 4, we have the Strength card. So this is having the power to get through it, the force that comes from the spirits to face more transformation, to create even more newer energy. The supportive card was acceptance. This is a positive card. This is just acceptance of what is, flowing with the current energy, accepting, having the courage and strength to move forward, and being vulnerable during this time, being open and loving and caring during all of this, okay? And your affirmations for the month is: my dreams are growing, expanding, and thriving. I appreciate my journey in life, and I can and will be successful in everything I choose to do. So this is your reading for the month of July. Hopefully it is helpful. If you are interested in a personal read, again, all the information is in the descriptive box below. I love you. Bye.